Truth is, I haven't been planning. And this happens like every year. I have this massive planner stack and I set all these lofty goals. I think there's more that goes into the preparation of planning than the execution of it all. So, yeah. Hey guys, it's your girl Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on the channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos. And today I want to do a deep dive into what's been happening, also what's been hindering me from fully being immersed in planning so far in 2024. So I'll have all the links to everything that I feature in the description box. The planner that I am using is actually just a lined notebook from Amazon. I am definitely more of a bullet journal girl, and based off how the past month has gone, it's been absolutely perfect because I can jump right back into it with no problem. So I haven't really been doing much of content creation. I haven't really done any budgeting. I've been saving. I've been budgeting in my head, but I haven't been budgeting on paper, if that makes sense. And I've been reading here and there. I've been journaling. But I got hit with the flu the week of Martin Luther King. Yeah, Martin Luther King week. I got hit with the flu. And it snowed here in the tri-state area. So I was fine. That weekend, I really just thought it was a sinus infection. By that Sunday, I was having the chills. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. So I was out of work for a week, did not plan whatsoever. I caught up on some shows. I watched Poker Face. I watched, which I know is on, all this stuff was on the Peacock app, which is affiliated with USA Network. So I watched Poker Face, which I really, really enjoyed that show. I also watched the show Found, and I caught up on season 4 of FBI Most Wanted. I was in such a delulu that I was watching Poker Face episodes more than once because I would like fall asleep and whatever. Then Sunday, I'm like, yes, I got my energy back. I'm going back to work. Why did I get hit with a sinus infection? It's like I wish the sinus infection upon myself. So there's 2 weeks in January that I just did not plan, and I'll show you guys how I put it in my planner. Like the week of, it was the week of January 22nd. I went to urgent care. I did go to the gastro. That's something that's been on my list. And then I got like all this stuff done on Friday. So I pretty much did like a journaling spread in a sense. So I wrote about the gastro, urgent care, what I wanted to do on the weekend, and then what my Friday consisted of. And then on the back, I wrote about all the shows that I was binge watching that I just mentioned. And then the week of January 29th, I put sinus infection week because I was sick again. And I made all these trackers because I was like, I'm going to get back in a routine. So my trackers included writing, movement, which is like my daily stretching and everything, my AM PM skincare. My skincare is trash. A nonfiction reading. The nonfiction reading that I've been trying to finish this book. I told myself I'm going to read one nonfiction book a month. I'm still on this book. And it's not that it's a bad book. It's not going to be a DNF, as in do not finish. I'm going to finish the book. I just got sick and I didn't finish reading it. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I realized that I started reading the next chapter. Like I started reading chapter 5 and I was reading chapter 5 as I was sick and I couldn't get through it. So I'm going to put in my journal, we're going to do it together. I'm going to put in my notebook here, my planner, because I have this reading log that I made and I did a YouTube short about it. So January, I have a tracker of like all the days that I was going to be like tracking that I'm reading. I can go back and look and fill it in based on what I put in my journal. So my journal has been getting love when I read the book because I like to journal about what I'm reading because I find it beneficial. So I can go back and look at what I was reading, but that's for January. So I'm probably going to put a picture of the book. I'm going to print it out on my Sprocket. I'm going to put a picture of the book, and I'm going to put chapters 1 through 4. And then I'm going to put that I finished the book this month. It is February 21st. As I am recording this video, we are well into February, but I'm determined to finish this book before March because it's a really good read. It is lengthy, but it's a really good read. So I'm going to try my best to finish it before March. That would require me reading about several chapters a day. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the copy of the book, and I'm going to print it on the Sprocket. They have the option where you can make like a collage. I'm going to break it up so that I can print 2 copies of it and then put that in there. What else did I do in January? I did a little bit of like journaling pages. So like Saturday, January 13th, here's what I did. I wrote on the back of a receipt. I put in what I watched on Netflix. I put in the playoff games and just a general like outline of my day. So that's what I've been doing on the back. I'll put like a to-do list on the front, page, and then on the back I will put like some journaling tidbits. And the journaling that I'm doing in my planner is different than the journaling that I'm doing in my actual journal. And I wanted to separate the two because this journal is more so for growth, and the nonfiction reads that I'm reading are all about growth. So that's that. And then when we get past the flu week, I like set up for February and everything, and I just did not get back into it. So here's my January recap. I used my Sprocket and printed out some quotes that I liked. The wrestling event, the Royal Rumble, the playoffs. I will include the Super Bowl winner in my February recap. The ring that my coworker got me from DR, and then my savings goal, which I'm going to be moving into an apartment and I'm trying to save $1,000 a month, if not more. So the bare minimum is $1,000, and I was able to save that. So I printed that out. And then I made my goals for February, and the back page is going to be left for me to be real about said goals. And then I made a list for the 12th. So I did not plan that first week, really, of February. And I did not try to go back and back plan, because what would be the point in that? And then I wrote some stuff about like this whole self-love thing that I'm on. Even though I'm single, dating again, it's been refreshing in some ways, and then in other ways it's been like a dumpster fire. But just tapping back into myself of wearing clothes that make me feel good, and when you look good, you feel good. Getting my nails done, just like personal maintenance. And then just a few dates that I've been on. And the list for the week of February 19th is just like super long because I haven't been doing much. And I've just been using the other pages to research stuff. So I'm still using my posted flag. I'm still using sticky notes. I'm still using my Sprocket. Here's how my February monthly turned out. And I'll show you guys. I'll probably do a YouTube short of like what I'm going to do for March. So I am using stickers here and there, but a lot of that stuff is going to be going into my journal. Oh, and I found pockets that fit this notebook perfectly, and I just trimmed it, but they're from Amazon and they're amazing. So I have one in the front and the back, and I found the ones from Target as well. Like the OG ones, I found those, and I bought 2 packages because those are going to be cool to put into my journal, and just to show you like how I did it. So I got like flowers, and I put the flowers inside of the pocket. I self-laminated them because I got those sheets, but they can easily just go in the pocket, and I can use double stick tape to close it. So it's another option. But that is what I'm doing. If you guys would like me to go more in depth with either or, let me know in the comments. But above all else, if you are struggling with getting into the groove of things as far as not planning the way that you want to, or just not accomplishing the goals at the rapid pace or at the pace in general that you thought you would at the top of the year, I repeat, do not beat yourself up about it, because all you can do is focus on the next day and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that. Life happens. It's challenging. It's difficult. I feel like I get like hit with curveballs all the time, but after every storm, there's a rainbow, as cliche as it sounds, but that's literally how my life has been since my breakup. And it was like that before, but I mean, like, since my breakup, it's like every little thing has just been hypersensitive for me. And I'm just taking a different approach. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Everything is going to work out in due time. And when it's meant for me, it'll be for me. So I'm not beating myself up about not having everything that I planned completed. I'm going to continue to work on my goals. I'm going to continue to fulfill what it is that I personally want to do. I'm going to continue to work towards that. And that's it. So that is what has been happening. I have more things to talk about. We'll talk about those in the next few videos. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Let's chat in the comments. And love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.